Hello. Well, today we are going to talk about uh, this issue here. Um, Basically, I across from this error from Salesforce CLI. Basically, the thing that we are seeing here is that we cannot authenticate using Salesforce Salesforce DX, basically Salesforce CLI against Salesforce, right? So in something like about secret tool and scratching with the debug library from our server, right? From our machine that we are running Salesforce CLI. So basically, I came with it with this error here. Um, Figure out like a workaround how actually we can save the day with this. As we can see here, um, well, they have been trying to use Salesforce CLI to authenticate using the app connection or app connected tool using the private key, the public key, and the GWT token, right? Uh, so basically, I replicate this error using a Docker file, which the same issue that I found was using some Red Hat 8 server, which I'm going to replicate this error using the same situation inside the Red Hat 7, Red Hat 8. Um, I already create of the configuration inside the Salesforce trial, um, but I will explain a little bit about that, right? So basically here is three steps, right? So we will need to create a private key with a digital certificate using OpenSSL. I won't do it. Basically, it's just following these steps, right? You open here OpenSSL to create to key a self-signed certificate. You will find basically a couple I mean 6 steps to do it that. So it's just you only need to follow those, right? Um, so the second thing is basically create a Connect app and configure it inside Salesforce DX, right? Inside the Salesforce setup. So basically, I already did it. I call this app or this Connect app SFDX. Oh, SDX. Sorry, just a typo here. CLI. Um, I already have the consumer key because it's a secret that you will need to use in our parameter. I mean, as a parameter in our command. And then also I manage, as you can see here, the policies. Let's see the policies here. Just the relaxation or the relaxed IP restrictions. Also the permit user to run um, the authorization against Salesforce. This is just a trial Salesforce. I think that will be basically destroyed after this test, of course. So that's it. And also here I manage the profile. Of course, you can actually manage whatever profile you want, right? But here I just manage system administrator profile. So because it just will be just a test, right? Um, so basically here, this is the steps that you will need to follow to create a Connect app in your org, right? So basically you only need to create a new Connect app uh, um, and also create the enable OAuth settings just like I have here, basically here, you see. Uh, with the permissions, I just fill everything. Of course, you don't need really the all application permissions. Just uh, you only need the those do you want to to be in the all out policies. Again, this is just going to be the test. So basically here we are filling all the values as default, right? But if you can follow here, they set the auth scopes, the minimum that you require, right? The refresh token and so on, right? Hold on, because I have here the version. Okay, let's go to the version SFDX because we were seeing the version SF, right? So but this time will be the same pretty much, right? But let's just keep in the API version 57, right? So basically the same thing, the scopes, right? The policies. Um, when you did, when you actually, when you were able to do this, you were able to use a command here. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, in this third step, you will able uh, uh, to run this command. Basically, SFDX or our JWT grant, and the client ID is basically the consumer key, the server key is your JWT token, your username, and the default, in this case, the default instance URL. Because I don't have any configuration behind SFDX config JSON file, SFDX project JSON file. So it's basically we are just going to replicate this error here, all right? Okay, this arrow in my left side here. Okay, so if we go here to the Docker file, well, because I face the error in Red Hat 8, so we are going to replicate the same situation. So we have OpenSSL, Light Secret, um, Node.js version 16, um, and also the version that I'm using to replicate this error, SFDX-CLI 7.7.92. Okay, so we will see here. Let's see. So I have a patch script, a little bit patch script here to basically kill the container, run it again, right? Based on this Docker file. So let's go. Just run it. It will take a while. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we are ready. Docker PS to show the container. So let's go to connect to the container. Okay, docker sec -it, the container ID, and batch. So I already open a shell, and I am inside this shell from this container ID, right? So basically here I have the secrets, because obviously you need to, well, these secrets here are basically the same secret that I created using the steps from the documentation of Salesforce developer guide, right? Let's see here. Yeah, basically all of those and all of those, the server key, I mean the server key, the public certificate, and also the consumer key. So I won't do this because it's quite long. So but basically you have all the steps here, and this is mandatory to create a connection using SFDX from your locally or from your SFDX CLI into your Salesforce, right? Into your Salesforce Connect app. Okay. Okay, I already did it, as you can see here. So let's go. We will try to run this command that I already have saved here. This is the consumer key, the server key. If you go to secrets inside the container, ls. So this is the server key, which is the JWT token. My username, that it will be destroyed today, by the way, so yeah, it doesn't matter. and the instance URL that I am using. I am not using text.salesforce.com or login.salesforce.com because I don't have a SFDX project running right now in my container, because it's not necessary to the test that we are going to do, right? So let's go here and let's go to run it. So as you can see, basically we have the okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Yeah, basically we have the same issue, the same situation. Say that error running about GWT grant, we enter a JSON web token error, which is likely not the issue with Salesforce CLI. This is very important. And this is the error, command failed with response. And there is an error here, secret tool, something like a critical, and some objects here. Well, they say they cannot launch basically the dboss, and dboss is, I think I have it here, daemon, daemon, hold on, if I grep, sorry, daemon, yeah, it's basically a library which is used to make some configurations when you want to um, use some I mean some desktop integrations, remote desktop integrations, and so on. It's basically a dboss daemon. It's a library, or dboss is a dboss library. It's a package that basically have inside the Red Hat 8, right? And probably another operation system that we have too. Um, but in this case, we have this error, and so basically we cannot use SFDX, and we have SFDX. Sorry, SFDX. Yeah, we have SFDX, right? The version 792, so the same version that we are using in the Dockerfile, right? So what is the thing here? I believe that there is a crash from against the dboss library and the secret tool, which is secret tool. It's a service, right? It's a package that we are using from this library, like secret, in Red Hat 8, and probably another operation system also have it, right? So, but as you can see, we have the same issue here. Right? We have the same issue. So basically, we cannot connect into the servers because of that. So the workaround basically is, I think that the thing that are happening here is SFDX in some ways, SFDX used behind the package to sign the JWT and create whole behind the scenes connections between the local host port, the local host and the port. Let's see here, this port. That we already did it as a config. I think that I have it here, right? This port, right, is behind a scene. Basically, the Node.js server is basically creating this callback URL in this port. In some ways, it's using also the certificate, the auth and the GWT token to create a connection between this local host and Salesforce, right? Using Salesforce CLI, or basically the API. So the thing that is happening is basically that the secret tool that already have the operation system is crashing with those services behind the scenes in Salesforce CLI, right? So my workaround was, of course, uh, uninstall the live secret, and then you will have the connection between your server, in this case the container, because this is just a test, right? And SFDX. So let's see it. Well, of course we have here, let's see, we have which secret tool, right? And we have also let's see, the live secret. right? The light secret. So I think that I will uninstall light secret, right? Because I already, well, this is on purpose, right? I install, I install it, light secret. Now I will uninstall it, right? So DNF, basically the same package manager, uninstall, uninstall, right? Light secret. We just can copy and paste. Oh, done. I think that I have a typo here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, basically, no such command instant. Please use DNF help. It's basically remove, of course, but we can use it so we can see. If we go here, DNF minus minus help, of course, you will see the help, right? The output. And I think that is remove, if I am not wrong. Yeah, remove a package or package from your system. Okay, so let's see here. Remove. Yeah. So now we don't have it. If we do which secret tool, so we don't have it. Basically, there is not binary, so no secret tool installing blah blah blah, right? So basically, if we run again the command, right, to create the authorization grant from this container into Salesforce, then we have it. As you can see here, it's successfully authorized my username into or with the org ID org, right? So basically we have it. So the problem, well, it's basically the light secret is something between the light secret and the SFDX-CLI that cannot sign the JWT, and obviously we have this issue, right? If we do it again, for example, if we install like secret again, right? We will face the same situation, right? You see, it's basically the same situation, the same working. I mean, the same problem that is not working here with the CLI, Salesforce CLI, right? With the JWT token. So if we go here and remove it again, you will see that it's completely working. See, I have the authorization now into my Salesforce, right? Okay, of course, this is, I think that is no recommend to install something based, I mean, based on, of course, of the operation system, because probably there is something more behind that we will need to check, right? Like secret is a package from the Red Hat 8. In this case, Red Hat 8, of course, it can happen the same, CentOS can happen the same in Ubuntu, probably with another library, with another packages, right? With another services. But in this case, in Red Hat 8, we have this situation, right? Um, Probably there is another way to solve it. I'm not trying, I'm not precisely to remove it a light secret, of course. Maybe there is another way to do it, but this is just a workaround that you can fit, right? That you can try it. If it's not violating or if it's not relating or doing something wrong in your organization with this kind of library or packages, like a operation system crashing or security issues into your organization, well, it's basically a workaround that you can use for sure, right? So basically, we have here the successfully authorized. That's it. That's it for all. And of course, later on, I probably will I will try to log in here or try to answer this question here, um, and try to help with a little bit support, right? Okay, see you next time.